Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts. On the visitor sideline, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His defense made a statement their last time out, pitching a shutout in last week's win. On the other side, Colts head coach Shane Steichen. His guys know a home playoff game is in their future. They have clinched the division and look to be a real force in the AFC. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here's the first drive down for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations in high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior.
There, he could not hang on. It's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
4 yards to go.
Now Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete.
It was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Taking it about the 16. And we move the books as a 53-yard Colts will go on offense here, first and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple.
And shutting him off down open field. There he goes, right side. Touchdown. Tyler Warren. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Both sides of the football that seem early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down and score points.
You know, that tells me this other game played really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop it with 3 and out. We're going to take the ball down and score. But he also told how it's going to happen. They're going to run this, we're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball, they won't be able to keep up with us. They got it done.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jaguars nothing.
Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
23-yard line.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, You know what a good rule of thumb is for a block that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
It's fourth down.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Take it at the 37. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. And he is tackled inside the 49 point to the 35.
It's a gain
And now they're in the area.
That's good for the Colts.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Jonathan Taylor with the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Here's Richardson to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's Richardson.
It's a gain of 11. And the Colts, 1st down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
First down.
And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Extra point right down. And that'll make the score 15-0. Good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league. Their offense number 32. What changes might they want?
That's where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager. You have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. this will be incomplete. Physical play of the football there. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And that went to the right side.
Well, this first half is not going according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That'll be caught. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there with a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many should I see? Send them all. Take a whistle, take a trip. No, I'm tripping for my dog. With a couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I feel good with the knickknacks. Ain't Mr. Chili, yeah, I meant that. They black out, they act out. Yeah, I did that.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the sunshine. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I would guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And Taylor going to pick up the Colts first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Run once more with Taylor. And he's going to take it down to the 45 here. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And that nearly their first pick of the game. But it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hey, that's your man, that's your man.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive.
It's
35.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he is going to hold the Colts first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
down at the 20. And they're going to speed things up here.
Sunday Aluakin on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Jaguars' 20-yard line.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And they get this down only to the 18. Here is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On the handoff, Taylor. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Schrader on for the Colts field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by a minute.
With the league where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys... It's hit and the ball is free. And the Colts pick it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been working for the Bucs. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here. And now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0 on the ground. DJ Giddens. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Richardson looking to throw this. Solid stiff arm. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10
yards on the play. And the Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now Richardson. And he's got it. Touchdown. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Jaguars nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A short throw there to Strange. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 0-0s. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert it, and they turn it over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to get this to the 31.
He's brought down.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Richardson. And that almost their first INT of the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Still fighting through tackles. They're out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
19 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Richardson
and
looking to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So on 4th down, Spencer Schrader on here for the Colts field goal. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Now Lawrence. And it'll be brought down by the Colts. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. One of the linemen on the other side has got it. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Take motion.
Following the fumble recovery, Richardson. And given a Miller 6, it's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. A partner, he has carried them in this ballgame throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been a result of his arm. How about him throwing it down and creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for the Colts, they get an important win here to move to 11-5 on the year.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to this week. We start in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. Folks, we have a big man on the loose. Look at him covering the ground. The Cardinals get to win number 12 as they're thinking playoffs and potentially home field. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Najee Harris. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Chargers just a little too good in this one. They come away with the win. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Cowboys. And it's some big D for Big D, the Dallas defense. And I'll tell you what, they look pretty good right here. The Cowboys accomplish what they set out to do as they come away with the road victory. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.